So the challenge in financial services is really cultural in nature, right? A lot of organizations are doing a lot of different things with data and analytics, but uncovering the value is really a function of driving a culture of analytics, getting people to think differently about data and about how to use it to create value. There's a lot of hype around a lot of technology, right? I'm not a big hype guy. I'm a solution delivery leader, so I got to take all that and boil it down to what's practical. I think robotic process automation is one thing that'll happen in a big way in 2017, and I also think cognitive computing will be another thing we'll be looking at from an analytics perspective. Success with analytics is really dependent upon culture change. So I'd say it's really, it's a chicken or the egg thing, right? Organizations that want to pursue analytics that are focused on the technology aspects really have to step back and focus on culture. A lot of organizations aren't doing that. Folks that are too culturally centric aren't thinking enough about data and analytics. But I think culture is the critical aspect of it. So I think what we're finding primarily is that the new generation of worker is using different technology. So organizations, for example, in financial services, they're heavily focused on technology, say from SAS Institute, right, for advanced data. Or folks coming out of school today are heavily focused on R and technologies like Python. So we have to adapt and adjust the kind of folks we're looking to hire. They're going to fill future roles based on the technologies that they're familiar with. Organizations are struggling to make business intelligence work. There's a lot of hype out there around success stories, right? But for every organization that effectively uses information to create value, there's a whole bunch that fail to capitalize on the promise of BI. Organizations really have to step up their game. So I call them the imperatives for success. Unify, simplify, amplify, and qualify. Organizations need to create organizational alignment. They need to unify the organization around what business intelligence is and what it isn't. They have to simplify their approach. Organizations overcomplicate the BI initiative. They have to, when I say amplify, they have to sell their successes, sell the dream to build momentum and excitement in the organization. And qualify, they have to monitor and measure business performance to expected outcomes and then adjust accordingly. Analytics folks and process folks are like cats and dogs. You know, there hasn't been a lot of opportunity for our two types of organizations to work together. So I think one of the things I'm looking to get out here is with all these process experts here, really gain some insight into what their thoughts are around analytics, and particularly how do we embed analytics within business processes, right, to move the needle in business performance. So that's what I'm interested in specifically.